Hello, would the brothers and guests please be seated?
I know. It's something that he's very because he cannot.
Yes, we do. When we stand up to sing, when we do. He's not. She has to let it rise.
You know, he's Jordan, black skin, you know, that sort of thing. So I mean, it's just, he's got a lot to bring.
We got like a front row, guys. Yeah, that's usually when we do have it, but I thought we'll have it earlier this time.
I have a baby shower at 2, so that works out.
Not going to things though, so I don't know. I'm not. But.
We sing thy grace in accents like all other songs above. We love the meaning of thy words that ring so clear and true. We bless the ties that bind all hail, beloved Delta U. Beloved Delta U.
You may be seated. As it is our duty to watch over the welfare of our fraternity, that it may continue vigorous life, it behooves us from time to time to add to our number such men as will most honor our brotherhood. Upon these who stand before us, our choice has fallen. We are now assembled to receive the pledges of their devotion and to seal their acceptance into our brotherhood. Not only to those who are received and to us who receive them, but also to all who may come within the influence of this fraternity. These pledges and this initiation are momentous. Since our words and deeds have emerged from a common heritage of acceptance and belief in the Supreme Being, it is essential and basic part of our tradition to turn to God in prayer, as did our founding fathers.
Let us pray. God of our fathers and our God, who inspired the formation of Delta Upsilon fraternity, with justice as its sure foundation, may we temper the rigor of our present world with a deepened appreciation of the beauty and strength of friendship. May we encourage one another in common concern, be ever faithful to the highest and best we know. Together, enable us to live bravely amid the discouragements of life, seek to acquit ourselves like men, and continue to believe in the best, even in the face of failure. May we never use our brotherhood as means to seek selfish ends and keep us free from cynicism. May no unworthy thoughts or deeds cloud our skies. May our actions never make rough the road for others who walk with us, or may we never fail to keep faith with those who place their trust in us. Let us renew the vows once made and now shared with these new brothers. Grant us the strength to serve and the moral courage to more nobly to strive to achieve the maturity of independent minds. May no pettiness or pride of exclusiveness ever keep us from rendering to Delta Upsilon the vision of the highest and noblest pursuits as they've emerged from justice, our sure foundation. On all this, we ask thy blessing in the knowledge that the highest ideals and noblest thoughts come from thee. Amen.
I ask the candidates please rise. Brother Master, I present to you these candidates present to be admitted to the fellowship in the Delta Upsilon fraternity. They have made the preliminary declarations and have learned the nature of pledges and are prepared to take them. The pledges are now proposed to you. You must take upon your word of honor to hold them sacred and inviolable forever. Each candidate will individually pronounce I and their full name, and then in unison repeat after me. I,
Paul Bailey.
I, Zachary Christomonis.
I, Spencer Brown. I, William Kirkconnell.
I, River Leverson.
I, Alec Tier.
I, John Hosted. I, Darius Malik Schultz.
of my own free will and accord,
My own free will and accord,
in the presence of God and of these witnesses,
in the presence of God and these witnesses,
do hereby solemnly declare
do hereby solemnly declare
that the principles of this fraternity, as they have been explained to me, accord entirely with my own views. And I solemnly promise that as a member of this fraternity, I will faithfully adhere to those principles, endeavoring in every way to perfect myself, morally, intellectually, and socially, and endeavoring also to act towards others, according to that high standard of conduct required by the fraternity. I solemnly promise that I will be loyal to the Delta Upsilon fraternity and to this chapter, abiding by their rules, discharging my obligations to them faithfully, and using all honorable means to promote their interests. I solemnly promise that I will share with my brothers the duties of my chapter, that I will uphold and encourage them in all that is honorable and right, that I will ever extend to each brother the right hand of sympathy, and that at all times and in all circumstances I will endeavor to cultivate those sentiments which should ever exist between brothers. All this I solemnly promise upon my honor, without any equivocation, mental reservation, or secret evasion of mind whatsoever. Brothers, we're all witnesses to these pledges. Do you, before God and in the presence of these witnesses, acknowledge this signature, which you have subscribed herein to the pledges just now repeated? If so, you will answer to your name, I do. Paul Bailey.
I do.
Zach Bonus.
I do.
Spencer Brown.
I do.
William Connell.
I do.
River Leversey.
I do.
Alec Mentier.
I do.
John Nosad.
I do.
Darius Schultz.
I do.
Paul Bailey. Receive and wear this badge in token of your membership in the Delta Upsilon fraternity. I extend you the right hand pledge. Zach Bonus. Receive and wear this badge in token of your membership in the Delta Upsilon fraternity. I extend you the right hand friendship. Spencer Brown. Receive and wear this badge in token of your membership in the Delta Upsilon fraternity. Extend you the right hand friendship. William Connell. Receive and wear this badge in token of your membership in the Delta Upsilon fraternity. Extend you the right hand of friendship. River Leversey. Receive and wear this badge in token of your membership in the Delta Upsilon fraternity. I extend you the right hand friendship. Alec Mentier. Receive and wear this badge in token of your membership in the Delta Upsilon fraternity. I extend you the right hand of friendship. John Nosad. Receive and wear this badge in token of your membership in the Delta Upsilon fraternity. I extend you the right hand of friendship. Darius Schultz. Receive and wear this badge in token of your membership in the Delta Upsilon fraternity. I extend you the right hand of friendship. Initiates of Delta Upsilon, you have this day received a distinction, which is granted to few men, decoration with the insignia of our fraternity. It marks the confidence which we repose in you,
May the ties which it symbolizes strengthen perpetually, and may its possession instill in you the spirit of undying loyalty to Delta Upsilon. By virtue of the authority vested in me, I now declare you members of the Delta Upsilon fraternity. I ask that all brothers in Delta Upsilon please stand. For as much as these men have now become your brothers, it is your part and duty to aid them in their struggle toward a larger life, to recall to their minds what solemn pledges they have just now taken before this company, to instruct, reprove, and admonish them with all kindness, according to the principles of our fraternity and the truth that is in you, and to share with them the benefits and duties of life together. You may be seated. And as for you who have duly received in our fraternal circle, it is your part and duty to bear in mind that you are now one with us in principle and purpose. You are to share with us the privileges and divide with us the responsibilities of faithful service in Delta Upsilon. May your zeal in its cause never flag. May your sympathy with its interests ever grow deeper. May our mutual regard increase as time shall heighten our appreciation of the noble sentiments which have made us one. May justice, culture, and morality be the motives of your lives, as they have been the motives of our union. May the bonds forged today unite us forever in sturdy resolve to attain that goal of true manhood, aspiration toward which is the sign and seal of our fraternity. This concludes the ritual of initiation. It is with great pride that I now present our newest brothers in Delta Upsilon.
Delta Upsilon, brotherhood glorious, justice thy course, so true manhood thy goal. O'er all thy enemies forever victorious, hail Delta Upsilon, eternal soul.
Go this side.